Hi everybody, Hal Weeks for Stalking the Wild Autoharp, coming to you from home. I took time off to come here and make some videos for you, so if you would like to give something back, you can go over to my Patreon, patreon.com/halweeks, and you could kick in a few bucks a month, and that would help me out a lot for helping you out a lot if you enjoy this kind of entertainment on your YouTube channel. So, without further ado, I wanted to talk to you and ask you a question. That question is, what's in your practice rig? A few years back, I made a video about all of the impediments to good practice, all the things that all the complicating factors, things that get in the way when you're practicing, and then you realize, I don't have my glasses, or, oh, I need my drink, or, oh, I need my recorder, or, oh, I need, where's my picks, where's my wrenches, etc., etc. And I suggested that you bring it all together into one convenient practice bag or box or system of drawers so that you've got everything you need right there within reach when you're sitting down to do your practice. And I still stand by that. So today I've made a list of what do I need near me frequently when I'm practicing, and I thought I'd share those things and ask you the same thing. And what have I forgotten that you always need that maybe I haven't listed? Because I know there's stuff I'm forgetting, because there's stuff I forget every time. So I wanted to share the list with you. So, and stick around, because at the end I've got another little piece to add that makes it even more fun. Here's my list, and I'm going to start it with my Autoharp or Autoharps. I like to have those within arm's reach. Right now I've got this one, and then my carbon fiber one is right over there leaning up against the leg of the table. That's number one. Number two is any other instruments that you might need or want to practice in the same session, have sitting around. You know, I've got my Native American flutes up on the wall here. I've got my piano back here, and I've got some penny whistles rolling around somewhere. See, they're out of reach, but I happen to know where they are. They're in my backpack. So, what else? Well, I'm just going to go down the list. First of all is my special chair. It takes a while to find the chair that you want in your practice area. And while I'm not going to go on and preach too much about what's right and what's wrong for practice, you want a chair that helps you to sit upright with both feet on the floor. And it's not too squishy or not too slouchy. Do you practice on the couch? Do you practice in your comfy chair? Well, we're all adults here, and yes, that sometimes happens, I know. But if you find yourself, if that's a problem for you, if you find bad posture, a lot of times if you're a singer, that's just not the right kind of posture that you want to have when you're really serious about getting some practice done. Okay, yeah, the slouchy practice, it happens, but you want a decent chair, a good straight chair. I'm sitting on a piano bench, and my piano bench is the kind that's got the two knobs on the side that make it go up and down, and it's just a piano bench. I don't really need to show that to you, do I? So your special chair, and then your lighting. You want the lights that make it easy to see. If you're using music or lyric sheets, you want lighting that helps with that. And again, I don't have it here because right now I'm all set up with my video lighting. And I've got a bright light over there and a bright light over here and a light over there, etc., etc. So it's a little different. But if you have a special lamp that you need to help you see right, you want to make sure that that's there in your practice area, and it doesn't get carried off to other places, and then you have to go collect it when it's time to practice. So your lighting, okay? And then you want your, well, my tool for a couple of things is my phone. My phone has my recorder in it. If I want to record myself practicing tunes, I can hit record on my recorder on my phone, and then I set it down several feet away, like over there, so that I can't reach it. The problem with reaching a phone, at least for me, is that I'm playing along, I make a mistake, and I go, oop, better erase that, or start again, and I go to record it again. That's not the way you want to do it. When you practice, you want to set your thing to record, set it down over there, out of reach, out of sight, out of mind, so that you can just practice and record your whole session and then go back and see what you captured. Because when that little red light comes on, it makes it almost like panic time, self-conscious aware time, can't make any mistakes, and then I do, and it's not good. And so it's better for me to just record the whole session and then go back and see what I happen to capture. And I learn a lot by doing it. The other thing that goes in here is if I need a metronome, I can download a metronome or even use online metronome and set it and click, 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 click. It's annoying, but sometimes it needs to happen. So metronome, you can get an app. Also a tuner. Now I use different tuners, but you see it's within reach. This is my Peterson tuner, which is always right here. It's handy. And this is not about which products should you use. If you use a snark to tune with, or maybe you have an app in your phone. All of that's fine, but you want it handy near you when you practice. Okay, so the phone works for all these things: the recording, the tuning. Then next on the list, I have written music books, lyric sheets, etc. So if you have music books that you're learning songs from, you want those handy so that you can grab them. If you're keeping lyrics in a tablet computer, maybe you're using MuseScore like I did a video on a few months back. This is a great thing to have handy. You can keep as much lyrics and music in your tablet computer as you want, if you want. I find a phone is a little bit too small for that. I guess it depends on your eyesight, though. Glasses. Here's a good one. Do you sit down and you get yourself all like strapped into your Autoharp and buckled in, and you're playing away, and you finally found your picks and you got them on and everything, and you realize, where's my glasses? I need my glasses. I can't see my music without my glasses. So if you use readers, why not get yourself another pair and just keep them in your practice rig, in whatever your catch-all storage little thing is, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But reading glasses so that you can read if you need them. A pen or pencil. I've got mine right here on my shelf. Right there. So that if I need to make notes on music, or if I get ideas for another Stalking the Wild Autoharp, I can write them in my notebook. This is my SWA notebook. This is the notebook that goes with me everywhere. So if I get a great idea for Stalking the Wild Autoharp, it goes in this notebook. So I just grabbed it as an example of a notebook where you can keep notes to yourself about anything like, I want to learn this song next. You can keep your lists, anything you need. It's a handy piece of paper notebook for you to do that with your pencil. Your pencil's also for marking your music or your music sheets or whatever you need to mark. Next, we have wrenches. For your Autoharps, for tuning your auto harps. Some auto harps require 2 wrenches, a fine tuner wrench and a regular wrench for tuning with. You got to keep those handy. Heaven forbid you need to tune and then you have to go, where's my wrench? And go digging through your auto harp pocket or your, the rubble on your desk. Not that I have any rubble on my desk. To find your tuning wrenches. So your tuning wrenches have to be together. Your beverage. When you're playing, when you're singing especially, you need water. And water is really the only thing you should be drinking when you're singing, unless you're one of those trained singers who knows their stuff and they know about like lemon water, or what is it, honey water with lemon and tea, chamomile tea or something for your throat. If you have a throat potion, you can drink that, or water. But we're all adults here, and I know that sometimes you want a glass of wine or you want a nice adult beverage. You can do that, but alcohol and caffeine do affect your throat, and you're not going to do your best singing that way. Unless you want to be like Janis Joplin, and then I would recommend Southern Comfort. But that's neither here nor there. Then we have, okay, here's one that I haven't talked about yet, but I'm making a separate video about it, and that's the fanny pack. And the fanny pack is to shim up your auto harp and make it higher up. You can watch for that video. If it hasn't come out yet, it will soon. This is something that I need and I use. Strap it around my middle, wear it down here, and put the auto harp on it to raise the auto harp up so that my posture is a lot better. Similarly, you might use a strap. Right now my strap, I don't really use a strap anymore because I use this instead, but my strap would be here if I did use a strap. Right now it's hanging off my dulcimer over there on the other wall. So get your strap or get your fanny pack or whatever you might need to help you. If you stand up, standing up when you practice is a great thing to do. And then you can actually walk around while you're playing, if you so choose to do that. So have your straps and your fanny packs ready if you use them. Your music stand. Okay, so the music stand, I use a Manhasset music stand. And right now it's folded up because this right here there's another stand that I can use as a music stand, but it's holding my laptop, which has my little script on it right now. So that would double as my music stand, but it's right here. The Manhasset is one of those professional black music stands. It's really sturdy. You can put kind of lots of materials on it, and it's not going to fall over like one of those little, what they call the wire stands, those little chrome wibbly wobbly foldable music stands that blow away whenever there's a gust of wind. It's nice to have invest in a good music stand. They'll run you $75 to $100, but man, they're great. When you have one in your practice area that doesn't go anywhere, it just lives there. And so your music stand is an important component of this. Other gear that you may or may not need, and at different times I've needed them for various reasons. Things like mics and an amp and pedals, cables, little mixers, recording boxes, things like that, etc., etc., etc. Sky's the limit on stuff like that. That's turning your practice space into a whole studio setup. And I'm not going to get into all of that right now, but you'll know it if you need it. So that's my list. Those are the things that I tend to need when I practice. Oh, and my hat. Gotta have that, right? No. But seriously, what else? What have I forgotten? What do you need when you practice? that maybe I've forgotten or that I don't need, you could comment on those, and you could leave me lists of your own that you have. So I promised that when I finished this list, I would give you another topic, and that's what do you keep it all in? And I have several things. I don't have one unit, but I have this special circumstance, and some people have other special circumstances. My special circumstance is that I'm a dual homer. I'm like a homing pigeon. I've got my practice area at home, and I have an area at work, which is also my teaching area. As you know, I teach lessons through webcam, and I do that usually from my job at Daigle Autoharp. So I just sit out in the store in the front, and I have a little area that is dedicated to me and my stuff that I need when I teach music. And it all has to be within arm's reach so that I can conveniently get it and show it to my students. Props, teaching things that I use. And there's sort of a different list that has all this same stuff on it, but it also has other stuff that I keep handy because I know with students I'm going to have to demo that thing, like my chord cards or the pick tape that I use when I use picks. And I have a bowl of all different kinds of picks so that I can show those off. And those are all within reach. I have a little whiteboard. You've probably seen me use it. A little whiteboard with a staff and a keyboard on it. I have a little mini Casio keyboard that I can hold up and play chords on and stuff like that. And those are all things that I have over at the shop that I don't have here. And sometimes I'm here and I go, oh, I wish I had that blah, blah, blah that I have over at the shop. So those are my special circumstances. Over at the shop, I have a whole cabinet with pull-out little cubbies in it with little boxes inside each of the cubby areas. And those are full of electronics and cables and blah, 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 all kinds of stuff like that. But that's my little corralling object. And one day I will make a little tour video for you that shows you all of those things that I have in my teaching area. And I dare not do that right around here today because it's pretty sloppy right over there. But this is my teaching area. I also have these things. This is a little drawer unit that is for silverware, but it has little compartments, and I can stack them over there. And over there I also have one of those plastic drawer units that you see in any office supplies place. It's just got 3 drawers, and one of the drawers is just full of picks. You want to see? Here's my pick drawer. I don't want to turn it up too high. It's full of picks. There's probably at least 100 picks in here. And it's also a catch-all drawer for other things too. These are mic clips, and I have all these little 1/4-inch audio adapters and angled audio adapters. Here's an additional fine tuner wrench. It's become kind of a catch-all thing. This, do you know what this is? It's got something stuck to it. Quick, what is it? It's a dulcimer capo, because I have 2 dulcimers that I like to noodle around on, and it's they're over there. But I keep this because I know that this drawer is one of my first go-to drawers when I got to find something. So I'm not saying I'm super organized about this stuff. You could be super organized if you're that kind of person. I am somewhat sloppy, but here's one of my catch-alls. And up there at the top of the bookcase, there's another box. And it's got a bunch of stuff in it too. So if I can't find it in there, then I go up there and I look up there. The point is they're all within close reach, and I know that this is where I keep my music stuff, and to keep it corralled so I don't have to go all over the apartment looking for stuff, usually. So there you have it. That's what's in my practice area. What's in your practice area that you have that you might need that I don't. So I'm Hal Weeks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Stalking the Wild Autoharp. Bye-bye.